Hello, hello, and welcome to the LDM Show. I'm Charles Aloma.
And I'm Conrad Delgado.
Thank you for the little claps there. But happy you guys can be here today. We have a lot to talk about today, but
Lots happened.
The whole week has been good. It's been all right, with the weather.
Oh, yeah.
This weather's like, hey, let me remind you what you're not going to get no more.
Oh.
Because now it's going to start getting cold in a few. But listen, first of all, if you guys do see us in the street, or especially me, don't be like, wow, it's cold out here, right? When we're in like November, December. I don't want to hear it because it's always cold around November, December. So,
Tis the season.
Yeah, it's the season. So watch what you guys do. But other than that, we got some good topics. So I want to get to real quick, word on the street. All right. Ooh, not bad. Got caught doing this thing. But word on the street. First of all, when I say this, I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. There's a key word in there. I'm gonna talk about it later. Anyway, NYC is making a budget to get rodent inspectors.
Rodent inspector?
The rats.
The rats. The rat inspectors.
The rats inspectors. First of all, budget. Where we got this budget? Because I thought we didn't have no money.
And for rats?
But the whole thing, you got to forget about the rodent inspectors. Get the inspectors
For the properties.
for the stores back in the day.
Stores,
Remember when I remember working in a gift shop. Charles, sweep up. Why? He's coming down the block, and we see an agent
the health
coming
inspector.
down.
Yeah.
And you had to sweep the street real quick, make sure everything was nice, the garbage was set, the buildings were good.
You had to spray the garbage?
Yeah, you had to make sure everything was fine. We didn't have that much as now, and now it's like all over the place. Now they're even getting bold and going on the platforms talking about, is this the D train? Because I'm supposed to go uptown. You're looking at the rat like, what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the rat is getting so bold. It's like crazy. Ever since that rat took the pizza.
Oh, the pizza to the turtles?
Yeah. Then you see a rat inside the train. Then you see rats on the platforms. And so now they're getting inspectors for the rodents to see where they're coming from. You could have paid me, and I would have told you, and I'm not even there.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Pay me. I would have told you where the rats are coming from all the dirty people and all the trains and the tunnels that you don't even check.
Or we could have gotten one of the homeless people.
Yeah, right? Get all these homeless people here. Hey, go find the rats.
Go find the rats.
But it's kind of crazy that they come from the tunnels of the trains because it's dark and damp.
Yeah.
And that's what they like. So they come up and they grab their food and they come back down. So it's one of those things you have to watch. But they got money for that. Not only for that, NYPD is appointing his first administrator protest supervisor.
Protest supervisor?
Yep. And it was created by the feds. So you got now a supervisor talking about they are allowed to say what needs to be done. So like, how the NYPD will go and they don't want to tase or throw the thing?
Yeah.
Well, now they're going to have a riot supervisor and a riot teams. So it's going to be like they have more power than the police. So who told you can throw that gas? I did. You just an NYPD. You're not even us. Let me ask my supervisor. Wait, oh boy, you want to throw that rock? All right, wait. Once my supervisor come,
you're going to get it. You're going to get it.
I'm like,
it's on like Donkey Kong.
Where is coming from for these dumb things? I'm like, no, bring back the health inspector, not the Salvation Army. Salvation Army.
Salvation Army.
the trash people in the car just driving around. Give tickets to these buildings that keep throwing the garbage down, or make the garbage people pick up more than once a week. Yeah. That's how you eliminate the
rats and everything. Yeah, you get rid of the source.
Get rid of the food, man, because I see all these buildings throwing out the bags, and it looks like body bags all over the place, like once a week. And they be there from the morning to the evening that they pick it up. Ooh. Sometimes they put it there earlier, and then the truck don't come because it's too full. Now they got to wait for another truck, and that's another day. So they all got to get together. They all got to figure out how to work with each other to eliminate the thing. Hey, watch the movie Ben back in the days. They went down in the tunnel and started burning all the rats. You never seen that movie,
No,
Ben?
I've never seen that movie.
That's when the Michael Jackson song, Band of Two. Watch the
now
movie.
I gotta go see it. Now I gotta go see it.
Yeah, they went, what was the name? No, it was Ben. The guy in the movie? No, the movie is Ben. Check it out. Yeah, check it out. He was a friend with a little rat, and then the rat had a whole colony in the tunnels.
I was gonna say Ratatouille. What about Ratatouille?
Ratatouille. Oh, he was just a chef.
He was a chef.
He was trying to show you that he can take food and cook it up real quick from that, the food that you left over. That's what they really were trying to say with that cartoon.
That rat probably never lived in New York.
I know,
it shows
right?
it.
But and also, there's a lot of pissed people in the hood because Dollar Tree now, their max is going up to $7.
No. How are you going to be called Dollar Tree and your max be $7?
See, that's what I was waiting
That's
for.
all it is. $7 Tree. Willard?
I thought it was Ben. You sure? I gotta check that out because let me see real quick.
I'm gonna use the old Google machine.
See, no, it's called Ben.
Ben,
right there, guys. Ben, I knew it. I was like, wait a minute. Where Willard ended, that's what it says. Ben begins, and this time he's not alone.
Ooh.
Ben, the two of us, we look no more. Yeah, but the one I'm talking about is Ben, the one that they went under the train and started burning all of them. And that's where the song Ben with Michael Jackson.
Oh, we didn't start the fire, and the world was burning. That's the song they're going to be playing when they go down there.
I know, but back to the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree always had dollar stuff, but they also had $5 things like, laundry detergents and all. Yeah. So they had $5 stuff, but now their $5 stuff is going up to the $7. So they're going to have $7 stuff, $5 stuff, and still $1 stuff. Well, $1.25, But the $1.25 was because y'all guys want to steal and all this other stuff, so they had to raise their prices up just for them to start putting security in there. What a thing that a quarter does, right?
Yeah.
Now you got security. You raise it up a quarter. That's a lot. But they had to do it because there was a lot of robbery, especially in San Francisco and all.
Oh yeah, I saw about the law about.
Oh my goodness gracious! You can just walk in and take something, but now, it ain't happening no more.
No, yeah, that's what I noticed a lot of whenever I moved up here to New York. That every store has a security guard.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do you guys have security guards? Because in Texas, in Houston, we didn't have that.
No, but some of these security guards, you need to just take them out the store.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
It got to be an age limit. I'm sorry. I'm not, you can call me discriminating on age. Or
ageism. Ageism.
You ageism now and stuff. No. Ageophobic.
That's the new word, ageophobic.
You're ageophobic. I don't care what you say.
How do you know I'm 50? Well, you got gray hair.
Not even 50. It's these old men talking about, come here, young man, you stop stealing that. You can't even run after me. Stop, And then you can't have people like 3 feet. Who you gonna intimidate?
3 foot, 3 foot.
Boy, if I find my stool, I'm gonna. So, I'm short shaming. I'm short shaming.
Hey.
We got 2 short people in the studio. And Will works in the security, but he's at least 4.5, 4 to 5.
You know what that one quote? Samuel Colt made all men equal when he created the revolver.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. But
That's why that's why they don't be stealing in Texas, because you're going to get shot.
Oh, yeah. You don't steal in Texas. Everybody got a gun.
Everybody
Even
got
the
it.
old person that we don't want to be a security got a gun.
Oh, yeah, no.
But it's like some of these people, they look sick, big. Like when you see a big fat, I'm sorry to say it.
Oh,
when
now
you see
he's being fat phobic.
No, I don't care. When you see a big fat cop just looking at you, knowing that he didn't run a whole block.
But what if he has the Segway?
Huh? You
That-
better have some rollies or something on his foot because he ain't catching me.
What if he looks like Paul the Mall Cop? What was that Mall Cop movie?
Which one? Mall Cop.
Mall Cop, yeah, Paul Barnes Mall Cop.
Well,
And-
then he does like Paul did and come with that little scooter.
but then also he was a UFC fighter too.
Yeah, he had to come with that little scooter.
Yeah.
Because some of these guys cannot run. And that's why they let people go. I let them go because I'm part of the community. No, because you can't run. That's what it is. Don't play yourself.
What you gonna do? Stop me? All I gotta do is push you over.
I know. It's like, no. This is unbelievable. Some of these people need, it has to be, like, why the securities from celebrities can't be the security guard?
Because they get paid a lot of money.
And you see how big they are?
Well, yeah, they're Samoans, but you gotta understand they're worth a lot of money. Dollar Tree is worth $7 now.
Hey, listen.
You're gonna get $7 security guard. That's what you're gonna get.
Like, he like, yo, hook it up.
Hook it up.
If I'm one of those security, what that? Oh, you're just gonna steal that and not even like take one for me later, right? Oh, okay. That's why I'm busting you right now because you were selfish.
Oh man, it was an inside job. Ocean's 11 hits H&M.
That'd be crazy, right? Now I'll get a divorce if I rob H&M and don't bring nothing for my wife.
Oh.
No, now I'm gonna rat you out.
All right.
You knew I wanted that bag that was on that mannequin.
Nah, you gotta go to Michael Kors for that. No, not H&M. You gotta go to Michael Kors for that.
Yeah, but $7 now max. It's still got the $1.25 stuff, you know. The little things that they want you to take, they got it in the front. But a lot of talking about that, a lot of the little stores are closing up everything. Like you got to now act for an assistant.
Oh yeah, to get something out of the drawer,
Right.
case.
But that was part of my word on the streets. But I'm going to jump right into the news, which is similar to this. You know, speaking of San Francisco,
Yeah.
San Francisco's store did the unthinkable to stop theft,
What'd they do?
which they have a table. As soon as you walk in through the table, they have two signs. And the sign says, please wait here for an associate to take you in.
Oh, so now you got to be chaperone. Oh,
You gotta
man.
be chaperone, but here it is. If they look at you and you look like a thief, they chaperone you.
Oh man.
If you don't look like one, they might just say, okay, you can go in because we don't have that many, and they tell you to go to this side of the store. There's one store that has two divisions, has everything nice on one side and everything bad on the other.
Oh man.
Some people are saying it is cool that they're doing it, but then,
It's kind of discriminatory.
yeah.
'Cause even if you have
come on,
tattoos.
if you're coming in with a hood and a mask and everything, I don't care who you think you are, you're going into the bad side.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Why
I ain't dealing with it.
Why are you wearing a hood in the middle of the summer? What are you trying to do?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't dealing with it. You going to the bad side. So, but that's the sense of what they're trying to do now. I forgot to share this. That's what I'm doing now. So I'm sharing everybody. But this is what they do now, where you have to decide who's who. I don't know if that makes it good
Or bad.
or bad. You know, it could be both, a little bit of both, I think. But I tell you this much, it will stop theft
Oh yeah.
if you got to be chaperoned. Then some stores are closing everything up. So now you got to be like, boop, boop. Customer service needed in aisle 3. Customer service needed in aisle 3. You know? So now you got to do that.
Ooh.
But
Man, I
would
hate-
that slow you down from getting food now or getting anything in that store?
I think it would make you not want to go to that store. It would kind of like discriminate you not to go to that store. And also, I look at it like I feel bad for the employees having to deal with that, because you can only imagine it's retail. It's
Well,
hard.
at least they got employees and not robots going in and excuse me, sir, why we take out your stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
but what's stopping the companies from moving to that point?
True. Well, there is, now I bring it up, there is one store that you go and you go, let me get some gallon of milk, some eggs, and then you go to the side, and all of a sudden, a door opens and all your groceries are there. They don't even allow you in the store.
Wow.
Oh, let me try this watch, you know, like you used to try the watch on. I don't like it. Nope. Let me buy this watch, and then when it comes in, if you don't like it,
then you gotta
take it to the return thing, open it up. That I like. For some reason, I like shopping, I like touching it, but I like that service because now you know the store is not gonna be robbed, and their prices won't go up.
Oh yeah, that one for sure.
You know, but I like, if I don't like it, then now I have to go to the other line and return it onto another thing. But that's where we at, people.
Oof.
These stores trying to come out with ideas to stop theft. So what would be your ideas, guys, if you're watching, how to stop theft from your store, you know? Maybe, to me, the one store that did it was California. They had a big man, I'm not talking about small, he was big, with a German Shepherd. Gun in the hip and German Shepherd on the side.
Ooh.
You ain't robbing no store.
No, you ain't.
You ain't robbing no store. And I'm sorry to say, you know, maybe Will would agree. Black people, they don't like dogs. They don't like German Shepherds, dogs with cops with dogs. They know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can be like, I'm going to get my backup. Well, get your backup. I don't care. K9. Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to go that far. You know? Because for some reason, people don't like dogs. Because that bite. That's what I'm saying.
You hit the nail on the coffin right there.
Yeah, they used to hunt people with the dogs. So, you know, and back in the 60s, they used to send out the dogs at you guys, you know. So, and dogs hurt. When I don't care if, you know, they say dogs bite and then they don't let go. And they can catch you faster than that fat cop. So, but if you go inside a store thinking to steal and you see a big man with a gun and a German Shepherd in the side, you ain't robbing. You ain't even bothering. And then if it's a white cop in a hood neighborhood that look like a big hillbilly, like, you know, a Brock Lesnar type of guy, you're definitely not robbing.
Definitely not.
Because you're gonna be like, nah, this guy's president. He'll probably shoot before I even think of something.
And he has a Trump flag in the back.
Oh my God, he's good to go. He's good to go.
Yeah, there you go.
You know? And as soon as you walk in the store, you hear, hey, howdy, what you doing there? How you doing, sir? You're looking for the thing is on that section right there. You know, playing the Deuce of Hazzard on the back.
See, that's the problem with me, Charles. I'll match him. I'll be like, all right, all right there. This here, who Danny?
Now you be like, oh damn, I didn't think I had a brother out here.
I had somebody out there like me.
No, but you know, play some Deuce of Hazzard music in the background and all that. Nobody's gonna rob that store. They're gonna be like, I'm good. I'm good.
No. You know? It's not worth it.
But it got out of hand, so there's gonna be stores that are trying their best to figure out how to stop them. But so far, the German Shepherd I like, and you got to shop outside. Those two things that the stores did so far, okay. But the wait for your chaperone, I'm not too key with that. You know what I mean? Because if they're gonna rob and you put that little finita female to chaperone a person.
So the thing is also, I'm thinking about it right now, Charles. Like, so are they gonna give the employees more money for doing that? That's more work.
Now you're a security.
Yeah, because because now you have to. Whenever you go down on your resume, I was a security guard too.
Well, you're a salesperson because you were like, what you want? You get out the store quick. I'm looking for oatmeal. Okay, that's on aisle 3. Come follow me right here. There you go. Here's some oatmeal.
A sales associate.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't really like that one.
I feel like that's the big question is like, is the money that they're saving, is it going to go to paying their employees more, or like that's to me is the more interesting question.
Well, they got to put up their bank back up first before they even think about it, right? You know.
But if they're getting everything from China, it's already like marked
already
down.
cheap.
It's already cheap. Have you ever bought a pair of Jordans?
I know, right?
They're like worth $200, and they were made for like $5.
They Jordans, not Jordans.
Jordans. The Shaqs.
The Spanish one is the Jordans.
The Jordans.
But let me hit some more news. Will's boy, Cuomo, is back in the news.
Who's Cuomo?
The mayor that used to be the mayor over here.
Oh, Cuomo?
I'm sorry, the governor.
The governor?
Yeah, that was Governor Dumb. It was Mayor Dumber and Dumber. Well, he's back because they caught him in more of a lie about the COVID. Another lie. Just 6-7 days ago.
A politician lying?
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
That's really weird.
That was weird. I was still shocked on that when they said a politician lied.
Lied, yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I had to go back to church and commit my sins because I couldn't believe it. But he went in front of the community board again that he lied about how many deaths there were to get the money and how many people he had in these places. And why he didn't use the ship that Trump gave him. They found out that he just wanted the money. And he was doing his book, his multi-million-dollar book, out of everything that was going on. So they found out he lied, and now they don't know what's the next step.
Oh, sounds like your typical politician right there.
Yeah, but he's back up on it again, so I don't know. But Taylor Greene, who is one of the senators, accused him of murder because they said he knew about some of the cases and he put them in places they're not supposed to be in. So they want to get him for neglect or negligence maybe. And then also Dr. Rodney Jackson accused him of lying to make money. And they found out it was all true. So they got another community board next month, I think it is. They would not tell you guys when it is. You just got to find out and then watch it. They normally play it live on CNN and all this stuff when there is a community board. And the community board is not like us. We don't got Poopy and Ray Ray's parents on the thing.
Word on the street.
Yeah, we don't have, that's a different community.
Yeah.
These are senators and governors and all that sit around. The ones that make the laws and all that.
So people in power.
Right. These are more power than the president. These guys are there saying yes or no. I just didn't like that they tried to pass the buck. Y'all knew he was lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At this point, they're just trying to point the blame to somebody else.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to get him because he has more heat on him.
Yeah.
Oof.
But also, there's a new person that's going to be canceled. Well, I think it's going to be canceled because he's similar to R. Kelly, which is Diddy or Diddy Dum Dee.
Oh, the Diddler.
Right now, his name changed. His Diddy Dum Dum.
Oh man.
So
the Diddler.
Yeah, the blah, the God, the silence, the.
Don't worry,
you don't even say a name. That's him.
Don't worry.
But anyway, he's in jail and
they finally got him.
Yeah, they finally got him with no bail.
Oh man.
But you know what's so funny? They couldn't get him with no bail because they think that he's going to escape. Because since he
already did it.
They didn't do it because he did escape and came back. So that's going to be the fight for the lawyer. Be like, listen, you knew he left, but he came back. So he can do it again. Okay, bail. This time they said no. He can be a threat to the people that know him and they might try to kill them. So they said, for that reason, we're going to keep him in jail. So he don't go out there trying to kill witnesses and stuff like that. So in other words, if you're doing that, do you know he killed Biggie and Tupac? I'm just saying.
Maybe. Well, they already found out. They already found out who killed Tupac.
Yeah, and he did Biggie, right? That's what you're trying to say?
Well, I don't think Diddy had anything to do with the Tupac one. Maybe the Biggie one.
They did, boy. Everybody knows. Him and Suge Knight had something to do with it.
Don't worry, guys. No bottles of lube were harmed in the making of the LDM station. Don't worry, we ain't got no lube up here.
No, but he's
Pookie and Ray Ray got that for you.
Right? He got sex trafficking, sex with a minor, kidnapping, extortion, and the list is going to go on and on. Anytime the court system puts a long list of charges, the only reason is they're going to tell you, do you want to
Try to fight this, or do you
fight, or I can give you less
Less
charges.
charges.
But you're still, guess what, Biggie? You're going to be there for life, no matter what it is.
No,
Because that
you
is
ain't
too
get-
long
yeah.
of a list.
Mm-mm.
Too long of a list for you to think that you're going to come out. So hopefully they put you with Suge Knight, and then what? Allegedly.
Oh yeah, because it's still not proven.
Oh, it's still not proven?
Allegedly, yes.
So when a sex offender is in court, it's not allegedly, right? They all of a sudden he's a sex offender and they didn't even realize he never raped the girl, but it's allegedly.
Allegedly,
a criminal?
allegedly,
Man, he
yeah.
a criminal.
Allegedly.
I'm not allegedly. nothing.
Allegedly.
Put it like this: you got a producer that want to put himself in every single person's song. Ain't that a narcissist? Like he.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if he's one of those, you don't think that he was one of those that, no, you want to sing for me? I'm going to do this. You know, I'll do that. Come on.
Oh.
Come on now. If he can do that, he can do anything. I'm sorry.
No one man should have all that power.
And that's basically what
Yeah.
he thought he was. He thought he was God.
Yep. He thought he was above everything.
And then all of a sudden, he stopped showing his face a lot because, to me, somebody said, I'm going to rat you out. Okay, let me stop showing my face here little by little, thinking everything was going to die down, and it didn't. But my question is to everybody, are you going to cancel him like you did R. Kelly?
Well, the thing is, like, P. Diddy doesn't have any, like, memorable songs like R. Kelly.
It don't matter. You still...
I think he's already canceled.
Yeah, he was canceled.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he was
No, but
already...
he has, he has songs that he stole from people and that he was in the songs with the people.
I
you know
don't.
what I mean?
I don't think Diddy was popular after like the 2000s. I think he kind of died down after like 2010. He was more like in business wise with Ciroc and all that.
Well, he was on the side because he already knew what was coming.
Oh yeah,
He knew what was coming.
for sure.
He knew what was coming. So, but that's the story. We will bring you more story when he gets convicted, because through the whole thing you don't need to know. He's in court.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. He in court for everything that you think he did, and plus what R. Kelly did on top of that. Because he probably did everything
Damn.
too. They just don't got the P video yet.
Oh man,
That's why is that the reason why he took the P out of his name the last time?
he did. Oh man. Man, I would hate to be in that jail for the talent contest because before you had R. Kelly, now you have P. Diddy. Like, damn.
Are they in the same thing with Suge Knight? Are they in the same jail?
Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be something, right?
I would pay to watch that.
Oh my God, and now R. Kelly gonna be like, now who's the B? You know what I mean?
the P?
I've been in this cell lot for longer than you, boy.
They will come out with an album.
They will come out with an album.
Yeah, they probably would.
They come out.
He'll probably produce it.
No, and it's so funny since P. Diddy likes to steal people's songs, now he's gonna come out with an album talking about Jailhouse Rock.
Jailhouse Pop.
But yeah, he's in jail. Good for him. Bye bye.
Oh man.
All right, let's get into some topics. Now I got to get on my phone because some of the answers are here. I seen this on one of those memes and stuff. That is it okay? I got a bug flying around here. Is it okay for someone to investigate you before they date you? Are you okay with that?
Well, I'm okay with that because I don't have anything like.
To hide.
I don't have anything to hide. But if you have something to hide, then.
I'm trying to find where I put that. Yes.
Well, I look at it like this. Like, wouldn't you kind of want to know a little bit about the person before you start dating? Because at the end of the day, you don't know what you're going to get yourself into.
Right.
Like, you don't. Whenever you go to war, they don't just send you to war. they train you. 4 years.
No, but but it's so funny how you go get a job and it's okay for them to investigate you and stuff like that, but you don't want someone that's going to be with you for the rest of your life to investigate you? That doesn't make sense, right? So, but we have comments here. I don't know, Johnny from Latino Ruido said a lot of things here, but still don't understand it. If someone feels, I'm telling you, help me out here. It says, if someone feels the need to have to investigate another, then there's a problem and you just need to walk away.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
Does it really?
I mean, I guess he's
It's a
saying
first date.
if you can't trust someone, then
You don't trust nobody. You're gonna tell me that you're gonna
be
trust.
fine. Like,
Okay.
So okay. So when is it okay to start investigating?
No.
That's the real question. When is it okay to start investigating?
No, I got you here, Rhea. Rhea, you said it's you know, they have trust issues, right? Do you use Uber to go places?
yeah.
Did you ever investigate the driver before you get there?
Well, Uber does it for me. I don't have to investigate the
How did you
driver.
know? Did you investigate Uber?
Uber says this driver has done 100
And has a 5-star rating.
No,
and
no.
has a
5-star
5-star
rating.
rating.
Okay, so
now if something
why-
happens to me, I will sue Uber.
Now, there have been Uber drivers that got convicted of molesting and raping and all
yeah, I
that,
know.
right? So why didn't they investigate that? So you investigate, right? Before you get to that Uber, don't you check to see if he has a 5-star? Don't you check to see comments and all that? You're investigating a person you don't know yet. So why you're not investigating a date?
9 times out of 10 when I'm getting in an Uber, I'm usually drunk, so.
What happened? You right? But he said that Rick Rocker said definite investigate.
You have to.
My niece Jasmine said, how else are you going to know if they are a serial killer?
Oh, that's a little too far.
Frankie,
I feel like you kind of would know if there's a serial killer.
Well,
Never again.
no.
Yeah. I think of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jeffrey Dahmer, and what was it? It was
There's a
Ted
lot-
Bundy. Ted Bundy was a
there's
very good
a
charming.
lot of black balls in the freezer that says that they didn't know. There's a
You
lot
caught
of
me on
nuts.
the counter. Wasn't
Yeah.
me.
Right? Frankie all day said, weird, cute, understandable. Give me a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Angel said yes. They should be investigated. Then
The thing is, but it's the problem isn't. Back in the day, you didn't hire a private investigator.
no, you
now
just talk to Hookah in the corner. She knows everything.
But the thing is, now people are just posting stuff on the internet, and you could just go look at it yourself, and you could kind of find it yourself. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
But you only find what they want you to see. See?
Not true.
That's why when
If
you
they have
investigate,
social media presence, yes.
Their social media
but
presence.
if they
Right.
don't have,
but if
then-
the stuff that you don't see is what you really want to know.
But the thing is, like, you have to like.
Put it like this: if a man beats a woman, is he putting that on the thing? Yeah, I beat women. He ain't putting that in social media.
But
it'll be in his criminal records.
But then it also works both ways. Like say you
he might bragging rights.
Right.
bragging rights.
Like how
There you go with that white beater.
like how
There you
people
go with that
rob the
white
store and then take a
But-
picture of their loot. You know?
Like it's like
True.
it's like if I go on a date with a woman and I spent like $100. Well, not even like the money doesn't come. But if I go on a date and she doesn't post me, that kind of like it's kind of a red flag.
Yeah, but see, why would I want a girl to post me when I'm just dating her? I'm not going out with her yet.
But
I was
it's
going to
nice.
say, when do you start?
When
I
do
mean,
you start
I
posting?
guess investigating someone
Slash
sort of
posting?
is offensive a little bit. Maybe running a background check.
Running a background check, yes.
It's a little.
Now, here's where I got all of y'all guys.
When do you do that?
Okay, I'm going to answer that question, but here I got all of you guys. I was waiting for a lot of people to say, no, don't investigate. No, don't do this, don't do that. What do you do in a day? What do you do in a day when you're sitting there?
Oh, getting to know that person.
Ain't that investigating?
Well,
Yes, it is.
Again, the word investigating sounds
It
very.
sounds, but you're
like,
doing it.
Like
I don't care how you
process oriented, like
Right, I
getting to know the person, asking them
Right, but
questions.
no matter how you put it, it's still investigating. So, how long have you been single? You got kids? That's all the stuff you do when you investigate.
that sounds like an interrogation right there.
But you do
Exactly,
That's
like
not, I don't,
you communicate with the other
Communicate.
person, like two-way
That's just a nice
street.
way of saying investigating.
No.
No matter how you say it, investigating is asking questions to get the answer.
but then the
Right?
thing is
No,
but-
investigating is something happened,
interrogating.
and now you want to find out how that
No,
happened.
that's nosy.
And then,
That's got nothing to do with investigation. That's nosiness.
What? Oh, so what was I gonna?
Investigating means that you are going about to research something. You're digging deeper.
Right.
So,
and that's what you're doing on a date.
But what you're doing on a date is technically it can be considered an investigation, but that's interrogating, and what that does is allow the other person to know that you're looking into this stuff, so they can be giving you false information.
Exactly. I was gonna say, yeah, they could also.
But that's why in a date, why girls, you know how the girls find out, right? Oh my God, that's a nice shirt. It's like a girl gave it to you. Like she's investigating, trying to find out if a girl gave you that shirt or not.
Oh yeah,
but you're just doing it nicely.
But my sister gave it to me, and she might not know I have a sister or not. That's when she's gonna start investigating.
But
there you go.
But you can even ask them straight out, "Do you got a sister?" And you'd be like, "No," but then you wind up doing it. So no matter what in a date, you still lie.
But
now if you go deep down, like Rhea said, doing a background check, that's different. I want to check your credit and all this stuff.
Your criminal
records. Now, do you do that?
Why were you arrested in Florida the last month?
Right? And then you go on a date with them, be like, so have you ever been in Florida?
Oh yeah. I remember.
It's like, funny that you asked.
I remember one time I was on a date and I had added this one song that this girl had on her playlist, and she's like, "Oh wow, I really like this song. How do you know?" I'm like, "I don't know." Intuition,
you know. See, back in the days, we couldn't play songs when we're like with a date.
Oh, you had the CDs.
No, because they'd be like, "Let me see the cassette. Let me see the cassette to see if it says dedicated to."
Oh.
No, turn it to side B. Turn it to side B. Don't worry about that side.
You make them a mixtape.
You make them a mixtape.
They got good music. I'm sorry.
I'm like, this is how I feel about you, girl.
But then whenever you're dating someone, you try to present the best version of yourself, and sometimes the best version of yourself is sometimes lying. If that makes sense, you tend to lie a little.
So hold on, question: when do you do background check and?
Before you get married, and before you have a kid.
I guess
you don't even need to do a background check. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like once you get to know the person, 6 months
after
maybe.
a few dates, when you know that it's getting serious, what's usually the?
Well, that's why it's called investigating. When you're sitting there asking them all these questions. And then you do circumstances. I'm
humans
late.
are bound to lie in those situations.
No, but that's what I just said.
I feel like
what's your favorite color? Oh my God.
That's what I just said. You do
what's
circumstances.
Your favorite food?
You do circumstances to test them out. You come late. You drop shit on the floor. You do things like that.
I also feel like if you were to ask them like that, I think it would turn off. It would be very off-putting for a woman to be like, "Why are you asking me all these questions like I'm under investigation?"
Well, I used to ask mad questions, and you know what I used to tell the girl when they'd be like, "Damn, you want to know a lot." No, I just don't want to waste my time.
See, there you go. You're being straightforward.
I was always.
There you go.
I was always. I just don't want to waste my time waiting 3 to 4 months and then find out you did. I used to do circumstances. Like I said, I used to come late on purpose sometimes to see how their attitude would be. I won't call them. Now, if you have a different attitude, nah, that's okay. Everybody's late once in a while. Wow, this person is kind of cool. You know? That's what I'm saying. But the first date?
Oh, if you're late, then there's no second date. Sorry.
I feel like
if you're late?
I feel like if you communicate it to somebody, if you communicate it to the person, like, "Hey, you know what? The E train was running down a little bit."
No, I don't even communicate. Well, we didn't have. What we gonna? We're gonna send. We're gonna send a beeper.
Man.
Back in my days, I'm gonna beep. I'm gonna beep the girl to tell her I'm late. By the time she gets to the phone and calls me, I'm already over there.
Well, no, imagine how very trustworthy or trusting back in those days.
Back in the days.
When you meet up with your friend, you just say, "Okay, I'll meet you up in front of blah, 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 11 o'clock." And you just trust that your friend is going to be there at 11 o'clock.
No, but back in the days, like you just go, right? Now, since you got all this electronic stuff, people will assume, "Oh, so why you couldn't call me? My phone died. You couldn't get a charger in somebody else?" Like, no, I'm not going to do all this if I'm on my way. If I'm going to do all this, I'm going to be even later than I am now. So calm down, I'm here. But I sit and ask forward questions.
I feel like we're just in different times. Because now it's like you said, we have phones. We have phones now.
My phone died. I'm in the train. I ain't calling nobody. If I'm late, I'm late. I'm going to text you, I'm late. That's it.
They see, at least you texted. That's at least you communicated. I think that's if I do that.
That's if I do that.
All right, this is why you're married. This is why you're married.
No, and it is funny because I used to tell people, like, when I go on dates, I used to say, yo, meet me at this place at around 8 o'clock. Don't come 8:20, 8:30 talking about why you didn't come, why you late. I said around 8.
See?
I didn't say at 8. I said sometimes I'll be like around 7 to 9. Or sometimes I used to be like, I'll be there UPS time.
UPS time?
Yeah, from anywhere between 9 to 5.
See, that's what I mean. Nobody says that anymore. That's what I'm talking about, Charles. Different places. Different places. Yeah.
We're like UPS time.
You're like, what do you mean like that?
Now we're going to have a lot of people saying that. Oh, I'm going to have UPS time.
I'm going to be there on Amazon time.
Right?
What do you
9
mean?
to 5.
9 to 5.
9
If
to
you got
5.
Prime, I'll be there tomorrow.
No, but see, this is why I say when I look at a lot of people that dating, 2 to 3 months later, oh, I wish I knew what I knew now. Well, if you would have interrogated her and talked to her in the beginning when y'all started dating, none of this would have happened. So all this stuff of, oh no, but that feels, so invading of my privacy. No, your publicity or your privacy is going to be part of me. So I need to know what I'm getting into. You know what I'm saying? How long have you broken up with your man? About 3 weeks. Is he a jailbird? Is he a criminal? Why? Because I don't want to be here and then homeboy coming out the door talking about she's still my girl. Pa, pa.
What type of girls were you dating back in the day, Charles? I don't know.
I dated all classy girls, but I'm just saying, I seen many.
That's what I mean. I was like, if you dated some girl that her ex was in the gym.
The girls I dated, I would have to ask that because mostly they were classy, so they got serial killers. Oh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got a serial killer boyfriend. Matter of fact, she can be classy, and she wanted to date a trashy guy one time. You don't know that.
See,
so that's why you ask these questions.
Also, like, because in Houston, whenever you would date somebody, you would have to have a car, and you have to decide, like, hey, do you guys want to meet up at? Do you want to meet up at the spot, or do you want me to pick you up?
There was no picking up.
Well, yeah, because you lived in the Bronx.
No, when I lived in PA, we drive and drive.
Oh.
I ain't picking nobody up. I used to tell the girl, meet me there, because I'm not driving to your house and then it's a little town. Then everybody be like, oh, that's Charles' girl. No, that's my date. That's why she going over here and I meet her. You know what I'm saying? And then you go your way, I go mine. So something like that. My car, put it like this. My car was a Dragon on the side, and it had the Nas.
Oh, you had the switcher.
Yeah, everybody know my car. I'm not driving the people's
He was in
houses.
the Too Fast, Too Furious.
Everybody. It was a small town. They'd be like, hey, Charles is not home. I don't see his car. You know what I'm saying? It came to a point when I used to drive my car 3 blocks down.
You had a reason. You had a reason.
No, but plus, I didn't want them to think they are my girlfriend. Because a lot of people don't understand what date is. A date is just me and you getting to know each other. I'm not going out with you. Oh, but we slept. Don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. You just mean that we
just dated.
And we did. So there's a lot of different opinions about it. But dating is dating until you say,
now we're in a relationship.
now we're in a relationship then. So that's why I said. But I got one thing that I be hearing and I see a lot of videos, and I live in the hood, so I see it a lot. We just said asking questions is like interrogating and all this. So why is it that a girl can come and be like, so how much do you make? What kind of job do you have? Do you have a baby mama? Do you live here? Do you have a car? Why they can ask all these questions but a guy can't? It's interrogating if a guy does it?
Because at the end of the day, you're trying to get the punani.
No, and at the end of the day, they're trying to get you. So you're both trying to get something. So if it's okay for the girl to ask all these questions, I assume a guy can ask all these questions.
That's why you got to plead the fifth.
Right?
I plead the fifth.
I would tell them automatically, thank you for the reaction, the laughters and stuff like that.
Oh, man. That explains why 50 Cent came up with that one song, 21 Questions.
Yeah.
That was it. That's probably, that made so much sense now.
You know.
Would you still love me if I was flipping burgers at Burger King?
Right? Will you still love me tomorrow? Listen, but in other words, if a girl asks you what type of job, flip it. Go into the date and be like, so what type of job you have? How much money do you have? You got any of that saved up? Why are you asking me this question? Because I want to know what you're bringing to the table.
Ooh.
Every girl that I dated, then when I started dating, law firm people and all that, They had their own stuff. So I never heard of them saying how much you make, how much, because they didn't care. They only wanted you for a companionship. Those are the ones that you want.
Yeah.
You don't want someone to be like, so how much you make? Do you got any 401k? Do you
Yeah,
got
you
any
should.
of these? Any question you ask, tell the girl, do you have any of those? If she has an attitude, you'd be like, check.
There you
But
go.
sir, you didn't even order.
Yeah, there you go.
And then you divide the check. You don't even.
I feel like when you're coming in at like both ways like that, I think then it's a no. It's gonna be a
it's
no for me, dog.
If I ask you the same question, you get upset because that means you only want me for that one reason.
Yeah.
Nah, I want a companionship, not a person watching my pocket. You know what I mean? So no, but I also put up a picture, and I forgot to give it to the engineer, about why we don't have gentlemen anymore. Back in the 60s, they had a picture with a guy in a suit, three-piece suit with a hat, you know what I'm saying? You know, those gentlemen
Yeah.
before they kill you guys. You know, the mafia.
Well,
you know?
the
No,
mafia,
but
yeah.
They had
A
the
wise guy.
Yeah, they had a nice suit and tie. And then they had a white kid with his pants all the way down to his knees and his baggies and his, you know, so.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that picture.
Yeah, so they was like, this is one of the reasons why we don't have gentlemen anymore. Some person put down, and besides that, this and this and this. Listen, I didn't ask you all that. I said this is one of the reasons. Let's stick to the subject what we're talking about, right? But overall, clothes do play a part in a male in a male dominant world.
If you're dressed in a suit and tie, people are gonna come up to you. If you dress like a bum, they're gonna treat you like a bum.
Yes. So
Sad. This
I was-
perception is key.
I was trying to look for the picture, and I see one of my friends live, be like jumping on live on his live, right? But let me find that picture and see if I can flash it over here. But it is. I got P. Diddy. I got all this other stuff.
That bottle load, that body,
Yeah,
that
you know,
lotion,
so-
that body oil, that baby oil.
Yeah, I think it's on the LDM page. You go to the LDM page, you'll see it there. But what more do you think is a factor? We lost gentlemen. First of all, again, I'm going to say it. A man, a boy, a man, a gentleman. 3 different things. So make sure you understand that. A boy is young, don't know. A man is someone that came into his world, that he knows what needs to be done and does it. He works, he pays his bills, he does that. He takes care of that's a man. Takes care of his kids and all. That's a man. A gentleman is totally different. That's like, these women be like, I'm a lady. No, you're not. You're a woman. You know what I'm saying? Ladies don't be having their legs wide open. The ladies don't bend down with their butts. They bend down with their knees. So that's the difference between women and ladies, and then men and gentlemen. Check out back episodes. I don't remember which one it was when I talk about it. So just check them all out, and then you'll bump into it. Don't worry about it. We only have like 300 or something.
Yeah.
So, but that's one of the reasons. And I blame the women for the way the men's dress. You know why, right?
Why?
Because if the women won't go after them, will the men's change their ways? Right? They will change their ways big time. Because if a woman says, you know what, we strike, we ain't talking to nobody anymore that has their pants down on their knees. Weeks later, no one has their pants down on their knees because they need these women.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I blame the women. You're the one that said, ooh, they look cute, they look this, so now they're all doing it. You know what I'm saying? If they say right now, all men's, oh my God, even the finest girls in the world, I would love a man with just one side of hair. You see all the guys having one side of the hair because they want the woman. So that's why I'm blaming the women for the way the guys dress. Before, the guys had to dress with a suit, tie. Man, they had to be elegant to get that woman. See? So now that the women don't care, we're getting all these guys dressing all nilly-willy out there and stuff like that.
Their
So
pants sagging and stuff.
pants sagging all over the place.
With their the bottom of their trousers touching the ground. I don't get that.
I don't know if the camera picks this up, but you see that? Nice suit and tie, and then the other one's all bummy looking, So you're going to tell me from 1940 to 2024 is not a woman's problem? That there's no more gentlemen?
I blame Justin Bieber because
Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber would dress like that.
So, listen, We need to do that, to do better than that.
How much does the suit cost though? Like,
Those suits back in the day, you know.
and then
But
also,
you think about it, that's a good point. A suit is about $100 to $200. Their sneakers, they be spending around $200 to $300.
that I don't get. I would
So
never.
if you can spend sneaker money like that, you can get a nice suit. Matter of fact, the taller men's store or whatever, they be having 2 suits for $60. You know what I'm saying?
Men's Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse, yeah. So they have suits for like $99 and stuff like that. I'm not saying y'all gotta all wear suits everywhere because the only
But you
time
don't get the same return
Quality.
on investment
Right.
as the
because
sneakers.
and plus if you wear a suit, you can tell who wears a suit and who just has one on. It's a certain way you wear it, a certain way you walk. So that's why sometimes some people wear it and I'll be like, either you're going to court or you're going for a job interview. Because you can tell you don't wear suits because of the way they walk and the way. So even if you buy a suit, it's not going to change how you act. So, but it helps. It helps.
Yeah.
Like you ever wore some clothes and you be like, oh, you be thinking you're looking good.
Oh.
You're walking down the street like, yeah, because that's a brand new clothes.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good. So, and the girls are looking at you like, yeah, they like it. They like it. Either though they laughing at you or laughing with you. It don't
Yeah.
matter. They still looking.
But I think it's crazy that people wearing white on the subways.
White on the subways. Wow.
Well, it's just they're dirty.
Hey, listen.
I was like,
if you're in Miami, I finally this year I wore white. Well, no, not last year when we were in the Philippines. I never really wear all white like things like that. But I felt like I was in Miami. I was summer breeze makes me feel. I was like, oh damn. Right?
But like, I think it's just because I'm from Houston that the reason I
Well,
would
Houston
wear.
got mad dusty roads and all that.
But you're in your car. You're in
but
your car. You're in your car. You're in the AC, and I'm literally going from building to like my car to the building. I'm not walking in the sun. I'm not sweating. Like
I know, right?
Houston is hot, but at least I'm in my car with the AC blasting. I'm not about to walk down the street of New York with that yellow stain right here. Like they're already locking up the deodorant.
Yeah. But real quick before we go, how many minutes we got there? Was he in? All right, so we can jump into the next one that are real quick. New Jersey, the news, I was watching the news the other day, and they always try to change words around. Well, the news is trying to make it like New Jersey, Remley, New Jersey is the first to ban phones from school. That's what they said. They're the first to ban phones from school. You never been in the Bronx. I know 4 schools, like, for years that you had to go to the store and leave your phone there. And then they give you a ticket, you know, like,
Oh, yeah.
they give you a ticket to come back. You turn it off, or you take the battery, and some of them tell you to take the battery out.
Oh yeah,
Because they don't know if it's going to
It's gonna
blow
blow,
or
yeah.
whatever. But a lot of stores don't. They just put it in a plastic bag. There's one store that I know
Yeah.
that has a box. You put it in a little box, they give you a code, and you go into the store. To the school. There's no phones at all in the school. So New Jersey, sorry to say, and
You're
the
not the
news,
first.
ABC, you're not the first to do it. Maybe in your little town, but you're
Right.
not the first to do it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I didn't like when they did. I was like, seriously? So you're trying to take the credit
From
for
the Bronx?
for the Bronx kids that
Actually did
their
it.
education
Yeah.
went up because they're not on the phone.
Oh yeah.
Some parents were like, but I don't know. I would love my kids to have a phone because they can text me. First of all, old lady, because you're about 50 to 60, you didn't have a phone when you were in school, and you did all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you needed to call your parents, you go to the office.
Yeah.
You didn't need a text. And it's plus, if your kid is texting during class,
He shouldn't be on the phone.
he shouldn't be on the phone. So that means you
Are disrupting his education.
You're encouraging him to lose education. So no, I'm with no phones in the school.
I'm
You don't need
100%
one.
with that too.
You don't need it. You need to
Oh.
sit there and educate yourself.
Also, it's just like if something were to happen, like everybody has a phone, so they're basically recording. So if your kid gets embarrassed because somebody had a video of him, I feel like having the phones taken away prevents a lot of that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, big time. No phones in the school, no matter
phones.
what. I believe in that. And I know some people like, but if someone comes and shoots, they can record. First of all, I'm sorry to say, if your kid is recording while someone is shooting, they need to get shot because you need to be covering up. I'm sorry to say it. What?
Charles is aiming for the head right now.
No, I'm sorry. I know people are going to get mad. But why are you going to the danger with your phone? You're not a media. You're not a camera person.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're probably white. They're probably white. It's a white kid. It's a white kid shooting up other white kids.
Take cover. The school has security cameras.
Oh, yeah.
The
That's
school
true.
has security cameras. Show your kids that there are certain things they don't need to be trying to film. Take cover.
Was whenever Columbine happened, a lot of people didn't have phones back in the day, right?
Nobody had phones.
Exactly. So they found out. They still found out.
They still found out.
Yeah.
There's security cameras all over the school. So when something happens, you take cover. So my people, my black and Latin people, we do what we see in the movies. Someone's shooting, you go the other way.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
You go the other way. I teach my kid. This is what I told my son. If they ever go into the building and start shooting, you don't go with a group of kids. You go by yourself somewhere.
Yeah.
Because one of those group of kids is going to be like, I think they gone, and they want to stick their head out, and that's where you go. At least you be in the room by yourself. Yeah, you use them as... Oh. You run, you do like the movies. You run with that one kid or that one girl in the front because you know she's going to fall. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're in Texas and you have a gun, so you're gonna go with the other gun.
Yeah, I'll go with the gun.
I'm
I'll go with the gun.
Cause that's what I remember. That's what happened.
See, but in the hood, we can't do that.
Oh yeah, no.
Even if the guy got a gun, if the kid's got a gun, you don't go with the kids with a gun because they don't know how to shoot. You ever seen a drive-by? They never hit their person. They hit everybody else.
Yep.
So I ain't going with them. I'm sorry. I'm not running.
Why you putting salt on Pookie and Ray Ray?
Listen, Pookie and Ray Ray. Yo, come this way. Boy, you don't know how to shoot. You know how to shoot. I'm going. You shoot the whole class, and the guy that came to shoot the class be like, "Well, you did my job for me, bro. Well, you did the job for me, man."
Pookie and Ray Ray going to jail with P. Diddy and R. Kelly, right?
No, but I'm sorry if we got to be harsh, but sometimes we have to shoot it out there so you can understand what it really means.
Yeah.
Stop having your kids with these phones and want to record everything. When we shoot. When they used to shoot in the hood, we duck under the car, and then we making a bet. Was that a 22? Nah, it was too soft. It was a 45 about 3 miles down. We know the sound of the bullet. Matter of fact, I think that was Ray Ray's gun because it sounded like that last week. We know the typical gun by the bullet, but we do not go towards the bullet.
Oh, no, you got it duck down.
Yeah. So a lot of the schools are training kids how to go away, go straight to a classroom, hide, lock the doors. They're telling them not to go film. So if you're telling them not to go film, why you just don't take the phone away? Exactly. Now they don't have a reason to go and film. What you gonna do? Look out the door and talk about, ooh, if I had your phone, I would get 20 likes, at least 200 likes a minute. And that's why they do it for.
Yeah.
So please, encourage your kids, put the phones away in school. They don't need it. And like he said, it slows down bullying anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I hope I didn't hit hard on that one, But, I believe I can fly.
Oh, yeah. And then you got shot by the FBI, Charles.
So we're going to go just the two of us. We see y'all next week.